Mr. Rose. Well, quarantine cooking with Carly. Easy meals and easy budget. I think that's too long of a title. It's April 1st. We're cooking our first meal, Salisbury steak. We're gonna pair that Salisbury steak with some mashed potatoes, and I got some green beans I'm gonna put in, but I got the mashed potatoes, or the potatoes already going. Everybody knows how to do mashed potatoes. Peel the potatoes, and then put them in some water, boil them for a little bit, and then drain them, and we're gonna mash them up. That's all we're doing. We're gonna combine all the patty ingredients into a large bowl and massage with your hands. Oh boy, until the ingredients are incorporated. Well, those of you that don't like mixing up hamburger meat, we might be doing a whole bunch of that. So I'm gonna set this out of the way, hopefully not catch it on fire, and we're gonna get to getting. All right, wash my hands again after handling that meat. Should always wash your hands after handling your meat. 2 tablespoons of ketchup. 1 tablespoon of mustard. I don't know if you're supposed to be using yellow mustard or not. Jana wasn't that specific, so here we go. One tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. What? Jana's here. I got the mashed potatoes going. She's probably got some.
It smells like it's burning?
Nothing's burning. Everything is, don't listen to her. Anyway, half a teaspoon. Here we go.
Is there plastic? Is that thing hot? That's plastic sitting on?
Garlic powder. Nothing is hot. I'm not burning the... Anyway, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. In we go. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. There we go. Was it,
Do you need some help?
yeah, what was the guy, what was his name? That had the cooking show? That did all the spices? You guys know what I'm talking about. He always went like,
Emerald.
bam! What's his name?
Emerald.
Emerald. I'm not Emerald, but I need like, I said there you go like several times, so maybe that's my
But
cooking
he always
catchphrase.
drinks when he cooks. There's
It's a good idea. I got a bottle opener in here somewhere. I think this one works. Perfect. So he always drank when he cooked though. We'll have a Corona. All right. So we got the ketchup, we got the mustard, we got the onion powder, we got the garlic powder. Everything's in there. She didn't specify whether it was Dijon or yellow or Grey Poupon or whatever kind of mustards you have.
I don't think it matters.
Doesn't matter. Use what you got. I'm using what I got. If you don't like mixing up the hamburger meat, you know what? We're all adults here. Suck it up and you gotta do it, okay? So here we go. I don't mind mixing up the hamburger meat, but Jana hates it, so every time she does it, she has me come in here and do it for her.
Did you wash your hands?
I did.
You gonna give me the coronavirus?
No, but I can get another Corona out of the fridge for you.
I probably need one.
We can do it. Well incorporated. We're done. That's all we gotta do.
Make sure you mix it real good.
It's mixed real good. Now, do you see what's happening? I'm cooking for 28 days straight, and she's gonna bring her butt in here, and she's gonna be all, make sure you're doing it right, make sure you're doing it right. Well, if you wanna do it, you come over here and you do it yourself.
It's your job.
Exactly. It's my job, so I'm doing it, so stay out of
I get
it.
to paint the kitchen.
No, not while I'm cooking.
I'm gonna paint it pink.
Now that I'm doing this, I'm mixing all this stuff up. I would probably make one slight adjustment to this recipe, and I might throw in maybe a half of a diced onion into the meat. Kind of like I would if I were doing hamburgers. But that's not what we're doing. This is the first time we're making this. We're going to follow the instructions.
Don't add extra stuff. Nothing extra.
You know what I did. We're alright. Meat's all mixed up. Alright. So I wash my hands after handling my meat. Like I said, always wash your hands after you handle your meat. And I cleaned up a little bit because I like a clean workspace. Now we need to patty our meat into the skillet, but I need a skillet first. The one I want to use it in here. Where is it? Here it is. We're going to use this old one here. We're going to use this old non-stick skillet. In the recipe, it doesn't have anything about olive oil, but when you read through the directions, it says heat up a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet. So that's what we're going to do. Or a teaspoon. I don't know.
Sorry, that was loud.
I don't know what to do. It's all the same. It's all going to the same place. I probably did a teaspoon and a half or maybe even a whole tablespoon. I don't know. Follow the directions. I don't know what I'm doing. My oil. Might be heated up. I don't know. But we're going to go with it anyway. How many patties am I doing?
4.
That's how many I'm supposed to get out of a pound. I'm supposed to get 4 patties out of a pound of meat.
They need to be flat. Not real flat. Not like hamburgers. A little bit thicker than hamburgers.
These things are going to be little tiny, like McDonald's Happy Meal hamburgers.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Flat?
It's like a hamburger patty. Make a hamburger.
Like a hamburger patty.
That's too flat.
We're going to go with it. And we're going to throw that in the skillet. That's a good sound. That means my oil's heated up. There's 2. There's 3. And there is the 4th one. I'm going to go wash my hands. I handle my meat. Wash my hands. Alright, my hands are washed. Let me dry them off real quick and take a look at our recipe. Heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Cook patties on both sides until no longer peak. Lower temperature to low. So I gotta cook these on medium until they're cooked on both sides, apparently. That's what it says.
Yep.
And then after they're cooked, I gotta lower the temperature to low. Or do they cook on low?
I cook them on low. I don't cook them on high. They don't get done.
Well, I'm not cooking them on high. It says medium.
Okay.
We'll do medium low. And now we gotta work on our gravy. Let me grab that stuff.
Why don't you do it over? So add another thing of meat.
Don't need these.
Carly, seriously. Carly. So basically, oh my gosh. I told you you couldn't do this. You're gonna have to thaw out another pound of hamburger meat.
They'll be fine. So when you're
Carly.
So when you're mixing your patties, don't forget the breadcrumbs like I did. So we're just gonna skip them for today. But moving forward, it's always good to make sure you read through your recipe and you have everything in there that you need, because we forgot the breadcrumbs.
What are we even eating for dinner?
They might be more like hamburgers with some gravy.
I'm going to McDonald's.
We'll be fine. It's actually, bread, all the breadcrumbs are gonna do is they're just gonna hold the moisture in, hold the liquid in, and make sure that they don't crumble apart.
Rubber and mashed potatoes together.
We'll be fine. It'll be okay. Just make sure that you have your breadcrumbs. Don't be like me. Oh boy.
I'm going to McDonald's.
You seriously want me to make them over again? No, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. It'll be fine. This is, fix what you got. Like I said, I have groceries for 28 days. We can't afford to go get another pound of hamburger meat because it's already been allocated. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna keep moving forward. We'll be okay.
Oh my word.
We will be okay. We're good. We're fine.
Oh my God.
It's now time to do the gravy.
You need me to help?
No, I don't need your help because
Obviously you do.
I'm gonna read the instructions 2 times and make sure I got it all.
Make that 3.
We'll do 3. That's what that 1/3 of a cup was for. I was wondering what that was. Whisk together gravy and water.
Do you know what that means?
You know what that means? You know what that means?
I was excited about dinner and you screwed it up.
We got 28 more days to get it right. Or 27 more days, sorry, to get it
I'm ready
right.
for them to be over.
Okay, so we're gonna whisk with my whisk. We're gonna whisk the gravy mix in the hot water. And then we add the ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. That was easy. 1 teaspoon of ketchup. 1 teaspoon of ketchup. Here we go. Oh, a little bit came out. Here we go. It'll be fine. 1 teaspoon of ketchup. Half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. But you know what? I only have a teaspoon, so we're putting 1 teaspoon in there. Clean up my mess real quick. And then whisk that up. Golden. So now we just wait for our Salisbury steak, aka hamburger patties, to finish cooking. And then we'll work on the mashed potatoes. I'm not going to show you how to do the mashed potatoes. I'm not going to show you how to do the green beans because everybody knows how to do that stuff already, right? Okay. So that's it. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit. You gotta grab the pepper off the spice rack. A little bit of pepper. Maybe a lot of bit of pepper, I don't know. A little bit of S&P in your green beans, however you like it.
Do I have to eat this?
Yeah, we're all eating it for 28 days.
What if I don't like it?
Don't worry because we'll have something tomorrow.
But
Alright, so now green beans are going, the potatoes are going, our hamburger, aka Salisbury steak without the breadcrumbs is going, and so that's it. I'm gonna let this stuff cook down and then I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit. So I've flipped our now hamburger patties, supposed to be Salisbury steaks. And we are about to add the gravy. So we whisked up our gravy. I'm gonna stir it up. Just over here messing around. I'm gonna stir it up, and it says pour it over the patties, and then turn it down to low. So I'm gonna pour it over the patties. There we go. Our gravy is poured over the patties. We're going to turn it down to low, and we cook it until the gravy is warm and it thickens. And then we'll be able to work on our mashed potatoes. Our green beans will still be going. We'll be ready to eat our Salisbury steak turned hamburgers with some gravy. Where'd my Corona go? What are you doing? Messing around. Messing around. Always messing around. I come in here and I'm cooking and she's messing around. She's not even supposed to be in here. Got my mashed potatoes done. My green beans are actually supposed to be broccoli, but I'm cooking, so we're green beans. And then the Salisbury steak, it says to cook it on low, but something that I noticed is it took a while for the sauce to thicken up. So I actually have mine set on low, medium heat. Do it however you need it to be able to cook. I thought low was a little bit too low and might take a little bit too long, so I went ahead and turned it up just a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys what these look like in the skillet and in my pots, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like after it's plated. Day 1's in the books, 27 more days. This has been The Art of Quarantine Cooking with Carly. I'll see you tomorrow, and that is going to be chicken breast and rice casserole. Man, I hope that's good. We'll find out tomorrow. See ya.